Welcome back. In honor of Black History Month, we are highlighting the achievements of African Americans, not only across the nation, but some local ones who you may not have heard about. I'm sitting here with Chicagoan John Henry Whitehead, who has created a unique calendar called History Our Way. Welcome,
Yes.
John.
Thank you, Courtney, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, what's behind this calendar? You created it, why?
Well, it started out about a year ago. My daughter came to me angry as usual, typical teenager.
Typical
She's
teenager.
like, I'm so upset. I'm like, why? She says, I have to do a Black History report, and they took all the good ones. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, Dr. King, Obama, Rosa Parks.
So that's all she knew.
That's all she knew.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's not alone. A lot of people are like that today. So I searched for a calendar with the historical history makers and then with the contemporary history makers, and I couldn't find any. And so I decided to do something about it, and I created History Our Way.
You know what? This reminds me of a project that I did in grade school. Same thing, one of those things where it's like I was looking for people to do projects on and just couldn't think of anybody else.
Absolutely.
So this is a really great thing to create because there really isn't anything like that.
There is a need for it, and it's so funny because maybe 3 weeks ago I was watching Good Times, and Michael was complaining about the same thing, and that was 30, 40 years ago in the 70s, and so it's still true today. There are voices that are crying out.
So who are some of the people in the calendar?
Well, I mean, there are a range of people. Of course, we have President Obama, for example. Of course, we covered Trayvon Martin, but there are some lesser-known people. For example, like Cathay Williams. She was the first female Buffalo soldier. She served during the Civil War at a time where women were not allowed, to serve, and so she decided to do that.
And so this calendar actually has every day.
Yes, every day
of the month with some significant piece of African American.
There are quotes, there are information about health, finance, entrepreneurship, positive affirmations, you name it, it's in there.
What has been your response to the calendar?
It has been overwhelming. Most people, the first thing I get is, did you do this? Yeah, I did, thank you.
Okay.
But overwhelmingly, it's been, people are happy about the content. They're happy that instead of the negative images that sometimes we get in the media, they're finding out that there are people that look just like them that are not necessarily old and in black and white, that are in full color, living and breathing, that they can relate to, and hopefully this can inspire some more people to continue to do some great things.
Who is one of the most inspiring people in the calendar?
One of my favorite people in the calendar actually is this young man right here. His name is CJ Center, and he is a fitness guru. He started out exercising, and he started promoting it to the people around him, and now he's a motivational speaker, and he's known across the country. So there are a number of people.
And where is he again?
He's here, little CJ Center right there.
On July?
Yeah, that would be July.
Yeah.
Yes. So one of very few people. But there, it would be like choosing your favorite child. There are so many.
There's so many different facts.
Definitely.
Will you keep doing this calendar? Are you going to have a 2016 calendar?
There's going to be a 2016, 2017, 2045, I don't know, but eventually it's going to evolve, and what I want to do is try to change the curriculum, the conversation that we're having about contemporary people and history makers, and I want to get this into some schools and things like that. So
John Henry Whitehead, thank you so much for being here. You can find the calendar on historyourway.com, and you're selling it at the DeSable Museum?
They're there. Stop by and buy a calendar, but importantly, take a look at DeSable, what they have to offer.
All right, fantastic. Thanks for being here, John.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for being here. Michael Matera will be back next week. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one.
Once again.